the cast interviewed, that's a whole different, it's different. My name is Ashanti Harris. I played the role of Rachel, and my Instagram is the Ashanti Harris.
Brent Black. I played the caller on this series Orders.
Hey, my name's Lovell, and I played the role of Thomas.
I love a good suspense, thriller, action type movie, and that's or film or series, and that's really what this is. So the fact that Rachel is the character who gets to show that on screen is what drew me to it.
Depth, usually, and definitely the script.
Thomas he's an interesting character as in he's complicated. He can be either the villain or the good guy, but the way he does it, it's put in a situation where everybody in that situation is going to take that route.
So I used the Chubbuck technique, whoop whoop, and for this role, my sister gets kidnapped, right? And so my substitution for my sister was my daughter. And so if I substitute her for being my daughter, I can pull out the emotion or the urge or the importance of getting my sister back.
You usually try to put yourself in the position of the character and think about what you would do and cross-reference that with the script of what the character's doing and try to map out, what you think should be done or should be said or how it would go about.
I imagined my sister Raquel being taken. I watched a little bit of Message to the King with Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, Thomas and I were in this fight, and even before that, we had a talk before the fight. The talk was the emotional part that was, challenging, and the actual fight in the series was the physically challenging part.
I can't remember what episode now, but there was definitely a scene where things are kind of going off the rails and he kind of breaks his cocky demeanor character where he gets angry, and I definitely did feel like that was authentic in the way that I portrayed it. When you have this well-oiled machine of a plan and then it starts going off the rails a little bit because you think you're smarter than everyone, and then it stops going your way and you're infuriated. So
the scene with me and Ashanti, when she pulls a gun on me, I thought that went well. I thought the fact that me and her were just able to get the lines and go back and forth and just fill each other out, it was a nice little dance that we did, and I thought it went well.
So for my beginner actors out there, I have wrote a book called Acting for Beginners. Get that if you want to get started. I also offer coaching, life coaching, acting coaching, and don't rush it. Don't rush the process. This is not an industry that you can rush. It's not something that moves quick pace. This is a hurry up and wait thing. Sometimes it takes 5 years, sometimes it takes 10, 15, 20. But be in it because you love it, not just because you want to be famous. That's it.
Practice being poor, because, yeah. No, I was told to embrace the actual auditioning as the job, as opposed to getting the jobs, because when you start to appreciate the art form and what you're doing, the job is the preparation that you talked about before for roles and the audition process. That is the job. And the spoils of the job is getting the role and getting paid for it. Otherwise, it's gonna be a bumpy ride for you.
So any comparisons to the order? I would say John Q, Black and Blue with Naomi Harris and Tyrese Gibson. What's another one? Waist Deep is another good one that would be comparable to it. Just a nice black thriller where you don't know what's going on. It has a bit of action to it. It's gonna keep you involved.
Like, subscribe, help your boy get monetized.